Okay guys, so recently I made another video where I talk about Solana and the Solana ecosystem as a whole. And in that video, I explained to you why I really believe that Solana is going to skyrocket during this upcoming bull run. That's because Solana is one of the current market leaders based on data, okay? That's not my opinion. That's the truth. That's a fact. And because the winner tends to take it all based on the Pareto principle, that means that Solana, as a current market leader, is going to capture a greater percentage of the growth of the money that is about to come to the crypto market during this upcoming bull run. And therefore, all these smaller altcoins that are built on Solana, just like Bonk, just like we've had, and Boom, Book of Memes, all these smaller altcoins are going to see a nice growth along with the Solana ecosystem. Okay. Now, all these altcoins like Bonk that are built on the Solana ecosystem are basically leveraged positions of SOL. What does that mean? That means that if Solana manages to pull a 5x move during this upcoming bull run, altcoins that are built on Solana that have smaller market capitalizations and they are leveraged positions of SOL are going to pull a multiple of what SOL is going to do. So if SOL decides to do a 5x, let's say, coins like Bonk can do a multiple of that, like a 10x, 20x, things like that. Okay? That's why it's very important to have some money invested in the Solana ecosystem. Okay? As you see here on CoinMarketCap, what is Bonk? Bonk is the first dog-themed coin on Solana. For the people, by the people, with 50% of the total supply of the crypto airdropped to the Solana community. Bonk is similar to Shiba Inu and Dogecoin meme coins. Meme coins, and especially dog-themed meme coins, are going to go crazy during this upcoming bull run, guys. Okay? They are one of the hottest sectors, hottest categories. Okay? That's why if you take a look here on CoinMarketCap, if we go here under the cryptocurrencies, what do you see? You see the categories, okay? Look at these first two categories that are on fire right now. That's why they have this fire emoji next to them. One of them is memes, and Bonk is a meme. And the other one is the Solana ecosystem, which is on fire, okay? So Bonk captures both of these categories. It's a combination of those two categories because it's built on the Solana ecosystem and it's a dog-themed meme coin, okay? And that means that Bonk is going to capture a percentage of the growth that is coming to the Solana ecosystem throughout this upcoming bull run. Okay, that's why it's a very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. This is their website. It looks really nice. They have 750,000 plus holders. Okay, 131 integrations, 11 chains, 36 exchanges. Okay, there are some key projects that they're building: Bonk Bot, Bonk Swap, Bonk Rewards, Moonwalk. What is Moonwalk? Moonwalk gamifies fitness by introducing a financial incentive to complete your daily goals. Interesting. Buy Bonk, Cooper Scooper, clean up your wallets and earn Bonk, open Bonk, okay, things like that. You can view their website on bonkcoin.com. Okay. This is their Twitter page. The community token of Web3. This is their token ID. They have 325.8 thousand followers on Twitter, on X. Okay. And the coin joined on July of 2022. So they've been pretty active. Okay, a Friday night, perfect for bonking. They post videos, they post memes. Bonk is for the people. Okay, that was 15 hours ago, 16 hours ago. They've been active. Okay, bonking and easy. And they're pretty fun. It's a fun meme coin. Looking at CoinMarketCap, what do we see? The price is currently sitting at 0.00002389. That's 0.4023 dollars approximately. Okay. And the market capitalization is currently at 1.69 billion. Okay. It's 5% up the past 24 hours. It's ranked 52nd based on market capitalization on CoinMarketCap. If we take a look at the monthly chart, we see that Bonk went up 27%, which is a pretty nice move. Okay. But things are getting even more interesting when we look at the yearly growth. That's a 12,000%, over a 12,000% increase in their price, guys. Okay. We killed a few zeros and we're here right now. Look at this. The chart looks pretty bullish. Okay. That's why Bonk, in my view, it's a very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. It can bring tremendous amounts of growth, tremendous profits into your pockets if you play it nicely. Okay, this is the chart on TradingView. Okay, I have a few targets here. We can draw a trend line. I see this one right here. As you see, we had a breakout. Let's say that this is a triangle pattern, something like a falling wedge. A falling wedge has a 75% chance of breaking to the upside. And as you see here, even though we had a few rejections on this top yellow trend line of this triangle, we had one rejection here, a second one here. So this trend line has been really valid. We had been respecting this trend line for a while, okay, since May of 2024, okay. Price action has been moving inside this triangle pattern, respecting these two trend lines of the triangle. As you see, we had a bounce here on this bottom support. We had two more bounces here. So that bottom support was really valid also, okay? But after a few bounces on support and a few rejections on resistance, we managed to break above this, okay? And that signifies that we might see a continuation move to the upside soon, okay? The targets that we have here on the chart are the following. I'm going to skip these targets that are kind of old. What is happening right now is we broke above this previous key level of resistance that's located at 0.402179. Okay, we broke above this. We came all the way up and we hit the next target that we have here on the chart that's located at 0.402469. Then we had a small pullback and then another move to the upside where we tested this key level of resistance of 0.402469 again. Okay, we haven't broken above this yet. So what is the plan here? Let's see. We have plan A and plan B, okay, as always. Plan A would be a pullback to this key level of supports. We can bounce here or we can bounce all the way down here, basically getting a retest of this yellow trend line, a breakout and a retest of this triangle pattern of a falling wedge, okay? So if we get a pullback, you might want to consider accumulating some bonk among these levels between 0.401985 and 0.402175. This is going to be a very nice entry level for traders and investors, okay? So we can see something like a bounce on one of these key level of supports, okay? And then a continuation move to the upside. This is plan A. Now, where do you set up your stop loss if plan A plays out? If you see that Bonk is bouncing on top of this key level of support that's located at 0.402179, what I would do is I would set up a stop loss somewhere below this, okay? Something like this. This is your stop loss, the red line. Just in case the price action decides to move down even more, okay? So you can take a small loss, get stopped out, and then when Bonk starts to consolidate again, you can find a new entry. Okay, now another thing that you can do is you can start scaling in here if you see that Bonk is bouncing on top of this key level of support that's located at 0.402179. And then if price action moves down a little bit more and comes to get a retest of this level of 0.401985, you can accumulate some Bonk here also, okay? And set up a stop loss right below it, somewhere inside the triangle. If Bonk manages to get back inside the triangle sometime in the near future, you should exit your positions, guys, okay? You should exit somewhere inside the triangle. And then if Bonk moves down furthermore, okay, you can accumulate Bonk all the way down here again. So there is no problem with that. You don't want to hold it downtrend. That's the point, okay? So that's plan A. Accumulate Bonk around this key level of supports that are located between 0.401985 and 0.402179. Okay, this is a very good accumulation point, entry for Bonk in the short term and long term. Okay, now plan B would be to see a breakout above this key level of resistance that's located at 0.402469, something like this. A breakout, maybe a retest, okay, and the continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. If we see a breakout, and this is plan B. If plan B plays out, what I would do is buy the breakout, scale in on the retest if it happens, and then wait for a continuation move to the upside, and then take at least your initial investment out when we hit this next Fibonacci level that's located at 0.402868. Okay? If you want to invest in the long term, you can just exit your initial position here, So let's say that you buy the breakout with $1,000 and then it goes up. The measured move from here to here is a 16% move, guys. Okay, so you can take at least your $1,000 out as profit, so you don't lose your initial investment. This helps you minimize your risk. Okay, when we hit this key level of resistance, you can take some money out, basically your initial investment or something like that, and you can leave the rest for a long-term move. Okay, now if plan B plays out and you guys buy the breakout of this key level of resistance that's located at 0.402469, the measured move to the first target is 16%, to the second target is 32%, third target 50% move, guys. Okay, that's a nice move. And if in the coming months or weeks, Bonk manages to get back to its previous all-time high, okay, which occurred on March of 2024 and on May of 2024, that is basically approximately an 80% move, guys, okay? 80 to 95% move, something like that. That's a 90% move if we take the middle of this, okay? You see the first time, the real all-time high, Bonk manages to reach around 0.4048, okay? The second time, we came a little below that level, and that's at 0.4045, okay? So that's about a 90% move. Now, if plan A plays out, that's going to be even better, guys, okay? Because we can make a lot more money like this. So if plan A plays out and we manage to accumulate some Bonk all the way down here at 0.401985, that's a 25% move to this level that's located at 0.4024, okay? To the next Fibonacci level, it's a 45% move, 44%. The next Fibonacci resistance level is located at 0.4032, and that's going to be a 64% move. And then if we manage to get all the way up here to that previous all-time high after we get a pullback, after plan A plays out, that's going to be, let's say, an 145% move, okay? So you can basically double your money. If you invest $1,000 down here, you can make over $1,000 when it reaches that previous all-time high, okay? Now, what is the price prediction for Bonk for 2025? Many people are calling for a 1 cent Bonk during this upcoming bull run, okay? However, this price target seems kind of impossible to me because if you do the math, you will see that Bonk needs about a $69 trillion market capitalization in order to reach that price level. So in my view, that is not going to happen, okay? That's too much. But a more realistic price prediction, at least in my view, would be somewhere between 0.4051, which is right here, that blue horizontal line that I have on the chart. Let me make it a little bigger so you can see, a little thicker. This is a more realistic target, okay? This is a kind of conservative bearish target, okay? The 0.4051 level. But Bonk can reach a minimum of this, let's say, and a maximum of the other blue line that I have here drawn on the chart that's located at 0.301752. So if we get all the way up here, we are going to kill a zero basically. Okay, that's very possible. It's very possible, very realistic that Bonk can reach a price level of somewhere in between 0.4051 and 0.3017 during this upcoming bull run. Okay, now based on historical data, how did I come up with these price predictions, okay, that are very realistic? I looked on historical data, and what the data says is that when Solana reached a 90 billion market capitalization, Bonk basically reached its all-time highs when it comes to market capitalization, and that was 2.7 billion, okay? So when Solana went up to 90 billion market cap, Bonk reached a 2.7 billion market cap. And that's an estimated contribution of 3%. What does that mean? That means that Bonk captured about a 3% of Solana's total market capitalization. And if we assume that during this upcoming bull market, this upcoming bull run of 2025, Solana can reach a total market cap of about 150 to 300 billion, let's say, okay? And if we assume on top of that, that Bonk will capture about a 2.4% to 4% of Solana's total market cap during this upcoming bull run, that takes us to an estimated price target of 0.4051 to 0.3075 for Bonk, okay? So that is a realistic target. What is the measured move? Let's see. If plan A plays out and we see a small pullback down here to this level that's located at 0.401985, let's say, a measured move to the first target of 0.4051 is going to be a 162% move. Okay. The other realistic target that's a little bit more bullish is located all the way up there, as I told you, at 0.301752. Okay, which is up here. That's an 800% move for Bonk if plan A plays out. So if plan A plays out, first we're gonna see a small pullback, okay, down here to these levels, and then we're gonna start skyrocketing during this upcoming bull run, and that's about it. An 810% move. That's 8x basically. Okay. Now, if Bonk pulls back even more in the coming days, and let's say that we get back inside this triangle pattern, and we have the chance to accumulate some Bonk again somewhere above this yellow trend line, this support level of the triangle pattern, the measured move from all the way down here to the first realistic target that's located at 0.4051, that's going to be a little less than 300% move, guys. Okay, that's a nice move. Now, from this support level, the bottom yellow trend line of the triangle, to the a little bit more bullish but realistic price target for Bonk, that would be a 1,336% move. Okay, 13x move out of Bonk. Now, because there are people who are really bullish on Bonk and they think that Bonk can go ballistic during this upcoming bull run, I have some targets for you that are even more bullish. Okay, so let's look at these targets. The next target that's really bullish is located at 0.302284. Okay, the measured move from, let's say, approximately in between plan A and plan B, which is something like this here, that would be a 12x move, guys. Okay, if we don't see a big pullback in the coming days. Okay, if we see a very nice pullback and we manage to accumulate some Bonk at this bottom yellow trend line of a triangle, that would be a 19x move, guys. Okay, very nice move. That's a 1,941% move. Okay, and then I have another bullish target here on the chart that's located at 0.3042, which is a moon mission price target for Bonk. Okay, so if we see a very nice pullback back inside the triangle pattern and we manage to accumulate some Bonk right above the bottom yellow trend line of the triangle, that would be a move of 4,200%. Okay, 42x, guys. Note that this growth in price, this price move, seems like a lot. Okay, that's a moon mission, just like I told you. But note that this growth in price is not even what Shiba Inu did during this previous bull run that we experienced. Okay, so if Bonk manages to move all the way up here to this price level, the price target of 0.304283, that's going to be about 1/3 of what Shiba Inu did during the previous bull run that we experienced. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't like to say things like, oh, Bonk will never do this. Anything can happen in crypto. So I leave all the options available here. Okay, this is crypto, and this is what happens with altcoins like Bonk. Okay, so this is the moon mission really bullish price target for 2025. A 42x, 4,200% move for Bonk if things skyrocket. That depends on Bitcoin, that depends on the total crypto market. It depends on how big this crypto bull run of 2025 is going to be. And if we see things skyrocketing, things going crazy, meme coins and meme coins that are built on Solana specifically can just go bulls and give us crazy returns, guys. Okay, that's why Bonk is one of the meme coins that you should have on your watch list. 4,200% moon mission move for Bonk. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you go back and watch my Solana video and the videos that I made on WIF and BOM, which is Book of Meme, the other two big meme altcoins that are built on Solana. But Bonk is kind of different because it's the first dog-themed meme coin that is built on Solana. So people have a different love for Bonk, okay? It's for the people and by the people. So watch it. Watch Bonk. In my opinion, Bonk is going to go crazy during this upcoming bull run. That's all I had for you today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, especially if you love Solana and the Solana ecosystem. I am creating a series of videos where I talk about altcoins that are built on the Solana ecosystem that have small or smaller market capitalizations than Solana. And these tokens, these altcoins that are built on Solana that have small market capitalizations are going to capture a smaller a percentage of the growth that is about to come to the Solana ecosystem during this upcoming bull run. Okay, so you don't want to miss this. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos on Solana and the Solana ecosystem and the altcoins that are built on Solana. Hit the bell icon so you receive a notification every time I post a video like this. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.